Hi everyone, I'm going live on Facebook Thursday. Hi everyone, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and I am live on Facebook this evening. I'm so excited to be with you guys. So I know everybody's going to be jumping on in just a minute. I'm going to get my screen a little bit better organized there. I will be doing an angel card reading. So if you would like an angel card pulled for you, make sure that you are giving me that information of what area of your life, career, family, whatever comes up for you. I will be doing some other, giving out some other information once we get a few other people on live. And I'm so excited. I've got a couple of classes coming up the beginning of April, so that's always fun. So I see we've got several people on, but I'm not seeing your questions up on the side. We've got a night class, a Psychic 101 will be held in the evenings. It'll be the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th from 7 to 9, and then we will have it on the 5th from 6 to 10. And so that is the night class for April. Hello, Miss Courtney. Miss Sandra, I've got a Psychic 101, which will be during the daytime. That will be from the 2nd, 4th, 9th, 11th, 16th, and 18th. And if you need any of these, hi, Miss Courtney, dates and times, that'll be from 10 to noon here at my house. That'll be my, actually my first ever one to hold during the day, so I'm so excited. I have some other information, but if you invited a friend or you were invited by a friend, please let me know who you invited. Put it all out there. It's one of those, because I read these over at, hello everybody. So if you were invited by someone, please let me know who invited you. That makes it so much easier. I will be holding April 13th here at my house in Sugar Land, Texas. I will be holding a college night. It is for college students, either ones that are just graduating from high school all the way to ones that are just about to graduate from college. So we're going to be having a lot of people interested in that one. It's one of those. So start posting your questions. I'll get to those in just a second. I will also have an open to the public group reading May 18th here at my house in Sugar Land from 7 to 9. And then I am so excited. I'm going to go on a ghost tour. I've been on several of them. My family knows I just love ghost tours, and I think they're just so much fun. So ghost tours, I'm doing the Galvez, and I'm doing it May 9th. So if you want to join, that's a Thursday, so I will not be live that night. It'll be May 9th. I'll be doing the ghost tour. I think it starts at 6 and it ends at 9, and they end with dinner. So you need to contact the Galvez and order your ticket through them, and then let me know that you're coming, because I'm going to have a special event afterwards for my clients. So we're going to start with a few questions. So Sandra is asking, how long will John be on this job? I feel that I know it's supposed to be a short-term job, and I kind of feel like 3 to 6 months, and then I feel like something's going to change with that job, and it may be that it goes permanent or it changes in some way or shape or form. It's one of those. There's several messages, several things coming at me with that one, so it's one of those, and I know that he's put out feelers other places, so there may be some other job offers that come in at that time. Let's see. So John is asking, does my great grandmother have a message for you? I kind of feel, okay, that's a weird one. So I don't know. She's kind of like yelling in my ear. Maybe she was hard of hearing. It's one of those, it's like all of a sudden I just have this loud talking in my ear. So that one's a hard one. It's one of those, it's one of those, I also feel like towards the end, she wasn't able to communicate exactly the way she wanted to, and kind of lost her words a lot, kind of not really sure. So I would say one of the things is, John, that your great grandmother is very proud of you, so she's very excited that you're asking about her. And I do feel like she hasn't been there all that long. The other thing is I get from her is that I feel like she's going to be returning to the family probably in the next 3 to 4 years. So someone in the next 3 to 4 years will be having a child, and that will be her. I know it's very exciting. So Kendra, do I have any messages from anyone? Kendra, okay. I have someone coming up for you, and it's I've, and I know it's hard to ask questions on this because by the time I look at your message, it's one of those. So Kendra, I have someone coming through with the first name starts with a B. And when I connect with this energy, the back of my neck is really hurting. So I don't know if that's how he passed, if something was going on with him. But he has kind of a strange, quirky sense of humor. So he is coming through with that quirky sense of humor. And just wanted to let you know that he really does love you and likes to come and visit you a lot. So that's always a fun one. Let's move down here a little bit. So let's Karen McAndrews. Karen, I get that your son has been talking to people about making that happen. And I do feel a lot of frustration in that coming in. So I don't think he's making a lot of headway, or he doesn't feel he's making a lot of headway coming through. So that's something that's really starting to bother him. So kind of he's stressing him out, kind of getting him frustrated. So who else do we have? Okay, we got Sarah on. Hi, Miss Sarah. Happy Thursday to you. I'm always excited to be online. Is there anything my spirits and guides wants me to know? So, Sarah, I'm going to pull a message for you in the angel cards. So, what I want y'all to understand is when I pull a card, it's one of those, she's asking for information from her angels and guide, and that's okay. But if you want a card pulled for you, make sure you tell me where you want what area you want me to pull in: career, family, employment, whatever it is. So Sarah, I'm pulling a card for you, and the card I get for you is harmony. And I feel like you've kind of been out of harmony, and I feel like this is coming up. So this is a card that's about to start to happen, and that also comes in with our spring equinox that just passed a couple like yesterday. So that's some really interesting information that's coming through to us. And this is really good time for everybody to kind of plant those seeds of what we want to bring, kind of grow into our lives as we move into spring and summertime. So kind of like, what do we want to bring through? Charlie is asking, who is Elliot? Elliot is a little boy that passed. I get African American little boy, probably age 7 or 8. Very thin build, thin long face. It's one of those, he likes to play around with things and move things around. And I know that kind of really gets on your, you know what I'm saying, bothers you, because it's one of those people bothering, moving my things would bother me too. But just know that there are some changes coming in there. So let's see, Emma is asking, do you have any questions from past loved ones? There's actually 3 messages for you. I'll gift you one today. It's one of those, since that's kind of, they're just all jumping forward. And so it may be that you have someone new that just passed away. So that's, it's one of those, I feel like someone has just gotten there. When I connect with their energy, right behind my left ear, I have a lot of pain in my neck. Kind of like the back of my head, right behind my left ear. So I'm not sure if I kind of feel like being jolted around. And so that may be a car accident or something else. It's kind of hard. It's like dark, so it's hard to see where they're coming from or what's going on. Let's see. So they want you to know that they've made it, that they're there. So let's see. Stacy, you want a card in career. So this is the card that wants to jump out for you. Retreat. So I feel like this is kind of like a time that you may be between jobs, or time that you need to just kind of hold still and kind of retreat and kind of relax, take a little bit easier. I do feel like soon is going to be the time to push the gas and go, but it's just not right now. Let's see. Daisy, one of the things I get is that your health issues, especially with your ovaries, are something you bring in from a past life. It's one of those, there's a lot of information involved in that. I'm going to pull a card for today. And what your angels and guides want you to be aware of is enchantment. So that's kind of like seeing things like a child and thinking of your ovaries as perfectly intact, perfectly the way they're supposed to be, and magical. That's always a fun one. So think of it as magical, so that the healing comes a lot faster and that you can have the children that you desire to have. Let's move up a little bit more. Here we go. Ruth. Let's see. Can you tell me who the man spirit I hear in my house talking sometimes? Melinda, I get that is a gentleman, and I feel more attached, not necessarily to the house itself, but to the house that was previous there, or if this is an older home, kind of what he had in his home compared to what the house looks like now. So it's one of those, he is talking, and I do feel like when he was alive, he did not feel heard, and so that's why he keeps talking. So it's one of those, he keeps bringing up things like, you didn't hear me, like I'm telling you this, but you're not responding to me. So that's something that's very exciting that is coming forward for you. These messages. So if you need some help with them, let me know. I can help you with that. Hi, Miss Lori. Let's see. Courtney, do you have any messages from one loved ones? I do feel like you have several messages. I do feel like they're very excited that you're going to be taking the class pretty soon. So one of the things that they're asking you to do is amp up your meditation, and so you can receive your own messages from them, because it's one of those, they like to talk to you directly and not through me. So it's one of those, there's several of that coming through. Let's see. Christy, what's in your future? So I'm going to kind of modify that and kind of like what's coming for you or coming towards you in 2019. And this is the card I get for you, new beginnings. So, and we just passed, like I said, the spring equinox, so this is a really good time to start thinking about the new beginnings that you would like to start in this life. What are the new beginnings that you want to start in 2019, and make some changes or corrections according to what you want, not according to everybody else, but what you want to do. Okay, so thank you, Miss Charlie. I had my hair done today. It's one of those, it's kind of interesting. It's all straight. It'll be straight tomorrow before I get to wash it, so that'll be a little bit different for me. Having straight hair is very weird. Let's see. Linda's asking, did Brian unconsciously know that he... I do get that a lot from a lot of people, that a lot of times unconsciously they'll know that something is going to happen, but they are not consciously aware of it at all. It's one of those, like, they see it, they don't understand it, and it's one of those, they'll say things, or they'll make, you know, like, oh, if something happens, so and so can have my truck or something like that. And it's one of those, it's very kind of strange for them to even say it, and they'll say it out of hand of just going like, I don't even know why I'm saying this, but I do feel like unconsciously a lot of people do, and I do feel like Brian was one of those. And Brian is here for more than one person, Linda, so I don't know if there's someone else that knows him, but I was talking to someone earlier that got a message from him, so there's two people to talk to your Brian. So I'm not sure who that one all is. So let me go to Lori. Am I getting another job working for someone soon? I do feel like you are. It's one of those, I do feel like it'll be home-based. I do feel like there are some things coming in that area, kind of putting your organizational skills together, together with some other people that will be very helpful. Emma, you're very welcome. I'm glad you got to join me. And if you're still on, I would love for you to leave, anybody would love to leave a review for me. You can email it to me at my email at oneinspiringwoman@gmail.com, or you can post it here on Facebook. Either way, I love to hear those, and it lets other people know. If you referred somebody and they're here tonight, make sure that you put they let me know and just put it up on the screen so I can see that who they referred. That makes it a lot easier when I go through, because I will be pulling a great gift tonight. I did it last week, but I told you there's a couple of rules with this. Both of y'all have to be connected with me on Facebook, so y'all both have to like my page on Facebook. and one of them had and one of them hadn't. So that kind of changed the energy there. So everyone I picked last week, I picked 5, and all 5, one of them had been my friend on Facebook, or not just on my personal one, but my business one. So it's one of those, make sure that you do that. Okay, so Luna is asking, I'm having trouble collecting a large invoice. Do you foresee a payment soon? I do, but not until about the 28th or 29th of March. So I do feel like it's coming, it's in the works. It's coming around, so know that that's something that's coming towards you, but it's going to take a little bit longer. But I've said, like, literally before the end of March, it's coming to you. So, okay, Henny is asking card for her family. Let's see. So I get new love, and I know that kind of sounds really strange for getting it for your family, but I do feel like there's some new opportunities for y'all to make your bond stronger, come together as a family a little bit more, and kind of intensifying that love that y'all have for a family. Let's go to Kimberly. I will be moving out of my parents' house this year. Would you? I do feel like you'll be moving out of your parents' house, Kimberly. I do feel like that's something that's coming on, but I kind of really don't feel like that coming towards you until like July or August. So it may be getting some things in order, getting some more ducks in the row that way. So that's something that's coming at you. So I'm going to take a second, just really quick. I have 2 Psychic 101 classes coming up. One is a weeknight class. It starts the 1st. It goes 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th from 7 to 9. And then on the 5th, it will be 6 to 10. And then I'll be doing a daily one, which will be the 2nd, 4th, 9th, 11th, 16th, and 18th. And that'll be in the daytime here at my house in Sugar Land. That's from 10 until noon. And then I'm so excited. I've got my college night. So if you're in college, just out of high school, if you've just finishing up college, all of those things are coming at you, and you need some direction, some information of what to do next. I will be doing, on April 13th, I will be doing a college night here at my home from 7 to 10. Tickets are online on sale right now at my website at www.oneinspiringwoman.com. I also have a group reading May 18th that will be 7 to 10 here at my house in Sugar Land, and that'll be open to the public. And then my ghost tour, I'll be going down to the Galvez May 9th, which is a Thursday, so I won't be doing Thursday Night Live that night, but I'll be doing a ghost tour and working with several of my students that will be going with us, and we have dinner afterwards, and then my students and I will be gathering together and doing a couple of things together online. And I am finished with my April newsletter, so the only thing I have left to pick are my winners. So if you go tonight and go to my website at www.oneinspiringwoman.com, at the very bottom of the first page, you will find how to sign up for my newsletter, and it is all right there. And there will be lots of information coming out, and it's one of those. I also gift a free 15-minute reading to up to 4 people. It just depends on what your energy is, who wins, who doesn't win. So let's see. Okay, so Diana needs a card for her son. I feel like there's direction needed in there, and this is the card. Let's see. That's not the card. It's this card. It was right next to it. So what I get are there some signs of what he needs to do, and he's ignoring those signs. There's lots of signs around him that he is truly ignoring, and it's one of those, you may be getting some of those signs and kind of like, this is not what he's doing, what he needs to be doing. So yeah, if you invite a friend, make sure they put your name on here so I can find you. Sarah's asking how much the Psychic 101 class. It's 6 classes all together. It's $180 for the whole package. If you're interested, Sarah, contact me tomorrow. Everything is, thank you, Linda. I do love my classes, and most of my students love the classes also. So let's move up a little bit more. classes are way, way, way fun. I've had several people on here that have gone through my classes, and I love connecting with them over and over again. Okay, so let's see. Okay. If you've already asked your question, everybody gets one question per night, so that's always a good thing. So if you have a question for me, please go ahead and post it if you haven't already. If you get a chance to and want to, you can leave me a review here on Facebook. You can email it to me at my email at oneinspiringwoman@gmail.com. So let me see. Yes, Rain, I love the class. It's one of those. I will be doing a 202 in May if that all works out, and we're going to do it condensed. We'll probably do 3 nights a week for 2 weeks. Just it's 6 classes also, so it takes a while to get through everything. Okay, y'all are being funny. So if you want to join me for the ghost tour, it will be May 9th. Out at the Galvez in Galveston, Texas. So if anybody in the Houston area wants to join me, you're more than welcome to. I do have about 5 people that are signed up right now. So if you're interested in coming, you can always contact me, but you can also contact the Galvez and let them know you're coming. It's $65 to do the tour and the dinner, and then afterwards for my people that are coming, it's more than free. It's one of those, we'll be talking about what we felt, what we saw, and we may be redoing a past life regression, not a past life regression, a regression of that area. So it's one of those, that's something that I keep getting that I think y'all will find really fun, and kind of go through some things that have happened in Galveston. So that's always a really fun one. We'll kind of do our own ghost tour. So what else do we got? Hello, Miss Kimberly. Did you ask me a question, Miss Kimberly? I'm all out of questions. I've gotten everybody on there, unless there's some short. There is Mercury in retrograde, so we are doing it. I completely understand. Kiddos have to be washed. They just get dirty. They just get dirty. You clean them, and they get dirty again. So, so if y'all are interested in the classes, you can send me some email, and I will send you the information, or you can call me. I always tell people I will be home for the next 2 days, doing lots of paperwork and getting the rest of my taxes done. I'm so thankful that's over. And so if you want to disrupt me, I love it. And you can call me on my cell phone, 713-962-0114. It's out there anywhere. It's all over all over my thing. Hi, Miss Theresa. Can you please pull a card for my son Thomas? Thomas. Okay. So for Thomas, I get the message trust, and I feel like part of that is kind of trusting himself. It's one of those, there are some trust issues that he may not be trusting what he's getting or the information that's coming towards him, but I do feel like it's about an inner trust to him. Sure. So Kimberly's asking for a card for her and Evelyn. That's the card right there. And I feel like part of what y'all are going through right now is some spiritual growth. And I do feel like, Kimberly, that's more you than her. And so that's some information that are coming through, some spiritual growth for both of y'all coming in, and some changes that maybe the way that you deal with each other. So if y'all have any questions, please let me know. I've moved down a little bit. Y'all know me, I love rocks. I got a new one. Hi, Miss Lily. If y'all haven't asked a question, please do so. It looks like Tony didn't ask a question. Tony's asking baby girl, but I'm not sure what that question means. I don't know if you're telling me you referred baby girl. If you had someone that you referred tonight that came on, make sure that they give me your name. Just post it out there, and I on here, and I will check it over this evening. So let's see. Lily is asking, am I going to find a job? I feel like you are going to find a job really soon, Lily. It's one of those kind of, some things have been working in the wings on this one. So know that there is some energy coming in that for you. It's one of those, I do feel like their job, I do feel like eventually you'll go back to school and take a few classes. I don't feel necessarily like a diploma. I feel more like a few classes to kind of like, let me brush up on this or let me brush up on that. And so the couple of things I've got that are important to sign up for really quickly is I have a college night, April 13th from 7 to 10 here at my house in Sugar Land. So if there are discount tickets online because I know college students don't have a lot of money. So those are discounted tickets if you want to go ahead and purchase those now. And then May 18th, those tickets are already online. And then I will be doing, let's see, a ghost tour at the Galvez in Galveston, May 9th. It is a Thursday night, so I won't be on live that night. But there's a lot of information out there, and we are going to be doing so much fun, such fun, seeing the ghosts, kind of interconnecting with them. And then I do feel like we're going to be doing some type of regression meditation while we're there. So that'll be a really fun one for everybody, including me. So let's see if we got anything else. Hello, Miss Tony. I'm glad you finally made it on. If you've got a question, Miss Tony, go ahead and post it. You'll be my last question. I think I got everybody else. Okay. Tony needs a card in relationships. Okay. I feel like your question for you is balance, and I do feel like this relationship is really well balanced. I feel like sometimes it feels like it's not, but it really is in balance. It's one of those, just wait, you're gonna, y'all already have this great relationship and this great friendship going, and balance is only gonna bring better to that. So tonight, if you referred someone, make sure that you type in their name, and I will pull out a gift for them. I will pull their several names, but both of y'all have to be connected with me on my website, on my Facebook page, which is One Inspiring Woman, Ruth Theresa. I will be doing another big one. Let's see, next Thursday. I will be having 2 gifts that I will be giving out, and it'll be for 2 different people that have referred the most people that night. So if you haven't referred anybody else or told them about it, this is a really great time. I have a couple of kind of really amazing gifts coming to you guys. I like giving out gifts. So that's really, really fun. And I hope to see y'all next Thursday, but make sure you invite some friends, family, whatever it is. I even have people that, I had a client that I was talking to the other day, and she made a Facebook page just so she could join us tonight. So that's kind of fun and exciting. If y'all have anything else, I think that's it. Okay, we are going out a little early then. Y'all have an amazing night. If y'all have any questions, make sure you email me at oneinspiringwoman@gmail.com. You can also call me at 713-962-0114, which is my cell phone number. But I hope y'all have an amazing night, and make sure that this spring equinox has come in really kind of with some heavy energy for us. So make sure that you are, so Courtney, you're the last one on. So if you want to ask a question really quick, I will answer your question. It's one of those, let's see, but I've got some amazing energy. Will it be a success? Yes, your relationship will be a success. Shelly's coming in with, hi Ruth, can you pull an angel card regarding my health? Health for you is this one. Surrender and release. you're holding on to stuff way too tightly. And so you've got to let this go and kind of let God in that area to kind of come in and bring in some energy, to bring in some healing. Have a good evening, Miss Courtney. I'm so thankful y'all come and join me, and it kind of gives me a great practice to kind of deal with all this energy jumping around the room at me. So I'm so thankful that you come in and play with me this evening. So y'all have a great night, and we'll be talking soon. Okay, let's see. My grandfather passed away a few years ago, and I want to know if he comes around. Courtney, yes, your grandfather who passed away a few years ago does come in and see your son. He does hang around, and he does know. I do also feel that he picked your son for you, so that's what I'm getting. Thank you, Miss Sandra. If y'all did Brandy get a chance to ask a question? I see that Sandra referred Brandy, but I don't see where her question came through. I was wondering if Brandy, no, this one's not a good one. This one is kind of like some old energy, kind of like maybe not the last guy you dated, but the previous guy to that one. Not good at all. I do feel like there's some better energy out there. Don't sell yourself short on this one. So that there's some really good guys out there coming after you. You just got to give them a little bit of a chance, and they're coming. So y'all have a great night. I will talk to you soon.